Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Thank you. First off, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank social media. Just thank the media, period. Everyone. You guys have been brilliant. I want to commend this young, strong champion because he will carry the torch. Tonight, experience played a major key. Canelo got everything it takes to be a legend in the sport. Tonight was just my night. I'm truly blessed to be where I'm at. I have a good team. And like I always say, it took hard work and dedication, prayers and belief. And I want to thank everybody that came out to support Canelo. I want to thank the country of Mexico for supporting Canelo. I want to thank the fans that flew from around the world to come cover this fight. It's been truly an amazing ride. And what else can I say? We did it again. I just took my time and took opportunities and took the opportunity when the opportunity presented itself. I took advantage of it. I cannot say this is my best performance. I still got 4 fights left, with Showtime and CBS. And of course, I got to thank Showtime and CBS and thank the MGM Grand for giving me the biggest deal in sports history. From what I found out when I asked questions, that was the same judge from the Pacquiao-Bradley fight. I'll just leave it into the best commission in the world is Nevada Commission, so I'll just leave it in the hands of the commission. And if they feel like the person still should be out there judging fights, then it is what it is. That person could be a little bit, could be older. I think it's a woman. She could be kind of older. Things happen.
Try to go for the knockout.
Actually, what happened in the fight was I was using the jab. I think I could have used more combinations going down the stretch, but we came close at one particular time. I think I dislocated my left elbow when we came close, so I stopped throwing the jab, I think after the 5th round. But then when I went back to the corner, I looked over at my children and I said, nah, I can't give it up. I said, I told myself I got to keep using my jab because I was put in this position for a reason.
When you say give it up, what do you mean? You looked at your kid.
Well, my arm was hurting, and I wanted to stop throwing my jab and just paw with the jab and just land the right hand, but I forced myself to use the jab.
How was the right hand?
My right hand feel good, my left hand feel good, but it's a champion, man. I take my hat off to Canelo. He's a true champion, and a true champion can take a loss and bounce back. And I only got 24 months left, and this is the man. Canelo does everything well. He goes to the body good. He got a good jab. He's a good counter puncher. He's not 42-0 for nothing. Now I'm 42-1, but in my eyes, he's still a champion. It's an up-and-coming champion versus a legendary champion. Someday he will go down in the Hall of Fame. Someday I will go down in the Hall of Fame. And like I said before, I only got 24 months left. And it's a lot of young champions out there that's going strong. Danny Garcia, Batista, all these guys look tremendous. I don't know what the future holds right now. I'm not a psychic. Only thing I can do is keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best. I look to fight in May. I don't have an opponent yet. And fight again in September. And then fight again in May, and then fight again in September. So we just take one day at a time. I go back, sit down with Leonard, talk it over with Leonard. But I need a vacation. I haven't took a vacation in 4 or 5 years. It's hard to take a vacation because when you go to any country, it's crazy, it's wild. So, but that's life.
Can you talk about the game plan tonight? I think when you came out and opened up a little bit more aggressively, you took Canelo a little off guard. Was that the plan from the outset?
That was my dad. He said, he just said, go out there and do what you do best. You done been here before. And then he said, you built for this. And I said, I'm gonna go out there and do what I got to do. And then I came back to the corner. He said, you fighting a little tight. He said, loosen up a little bit. So I went back out. We boxed a little bit more. I came back. He said, you're still fighting tight. So then he said, close up and go in the pocket. Basically, that's our defense, the Mayweather defense. Close up and go to him. I closed up. I think I started throwing combinations a little bit more. Then we bumped. We bumped arms. And that's when I thought I dislocated my left elbow. So I think for the 6th and the 7th round, I was just basically pawing with the jab. But then when I came back to the corner, I looked at my family. I said, I got to use it. I have to use it because I got the will to win. I was born a winner. I'm going to die a winner. Every time I go out there and I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So I don't think that's bragging. I think it's the truth. If I say I'm going to win, I won. I went out there 45 times, and I won 45 times. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. You know, you can't overlook no opponent. I never overlooked Canelo because I knew he was going to bring his A game. And I can't rate myself. You know, I'll let you guys do that, you know, when my career's over.
Buenas noches. Bueno, pues quiero agradecerles el apoyo que nos brindaron para este gran evento, el apoyo que me brindó a mí toda la afición, muy bonito. Y pues, obviamente, no quería salir de aquí con una derrota. Nadie quiere salir con una derrota de aquí. Y me pega en el orgullo muy fuerte, pero pues así es esto y hoy me tocó perder.
Good evening to all of you, and I'm very gracious to all of you for all the support I received. Obviously, I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to leave here with the loss, but it happens. It hurts, but here I am.
Sí, es un peleador rápido y lo hace más rápido todavía cuando un peleador nomás te está punteando, cuando te está haciendo puntos. Sus golpes no son de poder, nada más es para ganar la pelea, para hacer puntos y eso lo hace que sea un peleador más rápido.
Yes, he's very fast and accurate, and more so when he's just trying to, make points. I didn't really feel his punches; they weren't really that strong, but he was making points and he's very fast.
No, yo estaba haciendo mi plan de trabajo, simplemente él hizo otras cosas y no me dejó hacer mi plan de trabajo bien como lo tenía pensado y simplemente no supimos cómo contrarrestar eso.
No, not at all. I had my game plan and I kept trying to work on my game plan, and he was very good. He took me out of it, and we just didn't have an answer for it.
We had a game plan, we stuck to it, and we worked hard tremendously for 10 weeks, and I knew if I just stood focused, don't let nothing get in my head, tunnel vision, and that's what I brought to this fight. I stood disciplined, I got the job done, I'm happy, the fans enjoyed the fight, and until the next one, you guys know what I bring to the table, a lot of hard work, a lot of speed, a lot of power, and still WBC, WBA Ring Magazine super lightweight champion of the world, Danny Swift Garcia. Thank you all. I knew I had 12 rounds to work with. I didn't want to go in there and shoot everything I had in the first 6 rounds because I know he's dangerous in the early rounds. He's a strong puncher. So I knew if I just use my legs a little bit, make him miss, and I'll get him at the end. See, I faced adversity before. That's the difference between me and him. He's a great fighter. I take nothing away from him, but he's never faced adversity. He's never been cut late in a fight. He's never been 12 hard rounds with a legend, I've been in there with a lot of technical fighters who can really fight and hit me with good shots, and, I sucked it up. I faced adversity before, and I knew if I took him late in the fight that I would get him. I mean, he's a strong puncher, no doubt about it, but somebody's only strong if you let him be strong. And a lot of the punches he caught me with, I was pulling my head back a little bit. I was blocking a little bit. So I never really felt his power. I mean, he's a strong puncher. I felt his aggressiveness. But he never really hurt me in the fight. This guy's never faced adversity. He's never been cut. He's never been hurt. And that was my game plan to go in there, to cut his eye, to make his eye swollen, knock him down. I did both things. And And that's what a true champion does. Hey, I beat the best fighters at 140. What else you want me to do? I beat everybody at 140. I beat 2 guys I wasn't supposed to beat. And I beat them in fashion. I know what I can do. My dad knows what I can do. He believes in me. And as long as my camp believes in me and I believe in myself, no one can beat me. A lot of people didn't think I could move the way I was moving in there. I brought the Philadelphia out of me right there. So, you know, a lot of people thought I was a flat-footed fighter. I was slow. And he was just going to be able to go in there and knock me out. But, you know, I had to show what my name was about.
Love is too strong. I love Danny so much. People don't understand that. Yeah, I love the hell out of Danny. What you want me to say? It's my son. I love all my children. Listen, I will never sell Danny out for nobody. I love my children too much. I struggle. What I have, I struggle to give them. I told Danny to be a hard worker and a listener. If you listen, I said, Danny, if you listen, all you got to do is knowledge is free. All you got to do is listen to me. If you listen to me, I'll give you all the knowledge in the world. It was no money. It was knowledge. I said, you get knowledge, listen, I said, out of 10, only one's going to make it, and that one's going to be if you listen. And I'm glad that he listened. That's why he's here today. This didn't start one day when he was 14, 16, went to the gym, and he went to the gym, all of a sudden he wanted to fight. This started when he was a child. This was a dream. Nobody believes this. This ain't just started. People say, oh, well, you don't know how to train. Listen, I'm the most underrated trainer there is, and he's the most underrated fighter there is. And you guys still ain't going to give him credit, but it doesn't matter to us because we still undefeated.
Trainer of the year, come on. Yeah, hell yeah.
Listen, I don't even want that, honestly. I don't even want that. Because you know what? That ain't going to make me no better. Give me some millions.